Hello everyone and welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I have a wonderful and light spring scarf. You can see here what it looks like. So we have kind of a netted pattern and you can see that we have some rows that are just out of chains and some more trebles in between. So stay tuned for the project. So let's get started with the Creative Cotton Flecky Fleece. This is 100 grams, 250 meters, and you see here the amazing colors that we have. So the base color is yellowish to white, and then we have some sprinkle effects over here. So we have 75% cotton, that's what we saw in the name as well, then 13% acrylic and 12% wool. It's for 3.5 to 4 millimeter hooks. I'm going to use a little bit bigger one, so I'm going to do my 6 millimeter one. And yeah, this one is going to be pretty loose and big. That's why we're using a bigger hook. So let's pull out the label, and if you want this color, it's number 8. And yeah, Cotton Flecky Fleece was the name again, and here are the other details. Okay, let's pull out the middle and we can get started. So you can see that the yarn itself has been colored, so that means we have no knots or anything going on. And yeah, these are the colors that we're going to work with. So let's get started. As always, I'm going to do a slip knot and then we're going to do some chains. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. So this glides with the hook. I really like to work with it. And yeah, now we're going to do a yarn over, go into the third from the hook, and then we're going to do a treble. Then a yarn over and another treble right next to that, and the last treble as well. There we go. So we have the chains at the beginning, then the treble, first, second, and third. And yeah, so this is where we began on the very right. Anyway, let's continue. So we have here 6 chains, 3 trebles, and the 3 chains were for the height here on the side. So now we're again going to do 6 chains. Then we're going to turn, yarn over, go into the 4th from the hook, and do 1 treble there and 2 more into the remaining 2 stitches. And yeah, then we're going to do a slip stitch to connect this, so you see it kind of falls together automatically. There we go. Then we're going to do just 3 chains for the height this time. We don't need all 6. And around the chains on the bottom, we're going to do 3 more trebles. The wool is really soft. I really like the way it feels to the touch, but let's do a bit more so that we get our scarf for today. So again, 6 chains as always when we start a new row, into the 4th chain from the hook or 3rd from the other end. We go in, we do 3 trebles, and then we connect the box to the next existing one. Now we're going to do 6 chains here, so this spot we are skipping. There we go, and then we're going here across and we're going to connect with a slip stitch, and that's going to replace our box. Then we're going to do 3 chains and 3 trebles after that. So every even row, or no, every odd row is gonna get this empty spot and all of the even rows are gonna be full boxes. So I'm gonna show you another 2 rows so that you can see what I mean. But yeah, we're doing again 6 chains for the height, then we can turn and start a new box. There we go, treble number 3, then connect with a slip stitch, and then we're gonna do 3 chains, and in this row we're gonna do all of the boxes. So I'm just going around the chains that I have here on the bottom with 3 more trebles. Now comes the difference to the row before. So here we're gonna go into this 4th chain from the bottom. We're gonna do a slip stitch there, and we're gonna do 3 chains for the height, and then 3 trebles around these chains that you see right here. So not through them, but rather underneath them. That way it's even simpler. Then again a slip stitch and 3 chains, 3 trebles, and then we're done with this row as well. Okay, there we go. So now we have our first little hole done, or at least done from all sides. So that's where we don't need a box or a packet, I will sometimes call it, but we want to keep it light this time. So what we're gonna do is continue in the same manner, and I'll be back soon. So I want to start another odd row so you can see what that looks like. So I'm doing 6 chains again, and I'm gonna turn. This is row 5, by the way. And then we're again gonna start as we always do, so 3 trebles. That's the second one more. Connect with a slip stitch, and instead of doing 3 chains for the height here, we're doing 6, and we're just connecting to the next box. So that's going to be our next hole. And then we're again going to do the same, so 6 chains and connect there. So I have 2 of these. And actually when I connect this one, then I'm starting the 3rd one now. So in every other or every upcoming odd row, we're always going to have 2 more empty boxes or 2 more holes. We're always doing the edge boxes, however, so that our scarf has a nice shape. Okay, there we go. That's what we have in row number 5. So of course, when we do row number 6, then it's going to be a little bit different, and you're going to be able to see the shape of the boxes a bit nicer. So let's do that. 6 chains for the height again. You can turn. And you already know what to do. We're doing the same thing as so far. The first box is always the full one. And this row, we're actually going to have all of the boxes with the trebles. There we go, next box. Connect with a slip stitch here into the 4th, chain from the bottom or the third from the top. So we're making sure that our little holes have the square shape. Okay, just one more. There, and now I can go in, do a slip stitch, 3 chains this time, and 3 trebles. Three chains and 3 trebles. And here again, slip stitch and last box. Okay, now that we have this row done, you can see what I mean. So we have the 3 holes here, so 2 more than in the last row, which means in the following row we're gonna have 5 holes total, or 5 empty boxes, whatever you want to call them. So I'm gonna continue and then I'll be back with an update so that you can see what it looks like after a little bit more. So the edges here, the middle is going to be like holes and not holes, but the edges are always going to be full so that we have a nice shape. So now I'm going to do the whole row, or the row with holes or with empty boxes. And yeah, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, after that comes another full row. So you guys, after a while, this is what I have. So now you can see what this looks like. I think it's pretty neat. It's also really, really light and perfect for the spring. Not too warm, but still gonna keep you warm if the evenings get a little bit chillier. So yeah, here is what we have, the structure that you can see from a bit further away, but also from a close-up. There we go, you can see the colors. And yeah, since we always went into the 4th chain when we did the empty boxes, or after the empty boxes, we get a really nice shape of each of them, and you see how lovely it looks. This top section here is in a zigzag style. If you don't like that, actually I'm missing 2 trebles here. Okay, let's finish up these 2 and then we can get back to our summary again. Okay, so now we can shorten this, pull it out, and then we weave it in. And yeah, I could have made this even bigger, I think, but I like the way it looks already. So yeah, here is the beginning that we need to weave in. So this is where we started our first row or first box. And yeah, this is what we have for now. Let me remove the thread here from the side. So yeah, now we're completely done and I hope you enjoyed. So if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to let me know by shooting a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our channel, and if you'd like to see more, make sure to click on the notification bell to never miss a new video. See you later. Bye!